At 2:30 hours. On a moonless night in eastern Afghanistan. 7 American soldiers heard something no human being should ever hear. Not an enemy. Not an animal. Not a voice carried by the wind. They heard their own radio transmissions. From 5 minutes in the future. And every message predicted their deaths. Fade to black. The U.S. Army's recon team Delta 14 was deployed into a narrow valley system known by locals as Dar-e-Saya. The Valley of Shadows. Their mission was simple. Confirm reported Taliban movement through a canyon no American patrol had entered in months. The soldiers believed the locals avoided the valley because of superstition. Stories of voices that didn't belong to the living. Voices that didn't belong to the dead either. Delta 14 laughed it off. They'd heard worse. But they didn't know the truth. No one avoided the canyon because of superstition. They avoided it because everyone who walked into it never returned the same. As the sun dropped behind the cliffs, the patrol advanced in a single file line. Radios open. Night vision on. Movement slow, silent, professional. Then it happened. A whisper crackled through Staff Sergeant Miller's radio. Soft. Distorted. Almost like a playback. Radio, distorted, delayed. Contact, left ridge. Miller froze. Everyone froze. They looked to the left ridge. Nothing moved. The transmission repeated, same tone, same static. Contact, left ridge. They scanned the ridge again. Still nothing. And then. 5 minutes later. Gunfire erupted from the left ridge exactly as the radio warned. Ambush. But the team was already ready. They survived because of the message. Corporal Reyes joked nervously. Guess the radio's psychic now. No one laughed. 40 minutes later, the radio lit up again. This time, the voice was panicked. Breaking. Choking. It was unmistakably Corporal Reyes. Reyes' future voice, on radio. Chest wound, oh God. Reyes down. Reyes turned pale. Yo, what the hell is that? I'm right here. 5 minutes later. During a climb over loose shale. A rock shifted. Reyes slipped. His chest slammed into a jagged stone. Deep cut. Painful. Bleeding heavily. The exact injury the radio had described. Reyes whispered. Are we hearing the future? Or is the future hearing us? No one answered. Because they were starting to believe something terrifying. They weren't changing anything. They were only delaying it. Technology began to fail. First the GPS, then the compass, then the satellite uplink. Coordinates looped. Waypoints repeated. It was as if the canyon itself was folding. Footprints appeared behind them. Their own footprints. But fresher. Sharper. As if someone was retracing their steps, moments after they walked. Miller whispered. Either someone is shadowing us. Or we're shadowing ourselves. The canyon walls narrowed. The temperature dropped. Shadows stretched unnaturally long. And then. The radio screamed. This time, all 7 men heard it. Their own voices. All overlapping. Gunfire. Screaming. Heavy breathing. Static. And then the captain's voice. Captain, radio, future. Do not split up. It's mimicking. It's mimicking. Run. Then silence. No one had said those words yet. But they knew. They would. In exactly 5 minutes. Panic broke discipline. Men checked weapons. Others tightened vests. Everyone prepared to face something they couldn't understand. But nothing attacked them. Not yet. They found a fork in the canyon. Left path, cold wind, echoes, darkness. Right path, faint light, and movement. They took the right. Half a mile later. They found themselves standing in the same place. The same fork. The same rocks. The same bullet casing Miller had dropped earlier. They hadn't turned around. The canyon had. Reyes inhaled sharply. It's trying to keep us here. And then they heard it. Marching. 7 sets of boots. Their boots. Approaching. The team raised their night vision scopes. What stepped around the bend? Was them. Same uniforms. Same formation. Same gear. Same height. Except the faces. The faces were smeared, like wet paint being dragged across a canvas. No eyes. No mouths. Just motion, like a mask swimming in fog. The mirror patrol stopped, perfectly aligned. And slowly. Lifted their weapons. Miller whispered. Are they replacing us, or showing us what we become? No one fired. Because the radio spoke first. Radio, final message, distorted. You were never meant to enter this place. The mirror patrol dissolved like smoke caught in wind. And the real patrol heard their own screams echoing behind them. The same screams from the future transmission. Their fate was catching up. Delta 14 sprinted. No formation. No caution. Just survival. Every turn led them back to the same place. Every landmark repeated. Every echo followed. Finally. A flash of moonlight revealed the mouth of the canyon. They ran. One by one, they stumbled out onto open desert. No enemy. No mirror patrol. No voices. Just silence. But when command reviewed the radio logs, they found something impossible. All 7 future transmissions were recorded. Same voices. Same lines. Same timestamps. Except for one. The final message. The chilling one. The one that said they were never meant to enter the place. It wasn't from any of the soldiers. Voice analysis couldn't identify it. Because it wasn't human. Some missions are forgotten for a reason. Some places are marked off the map. Not because of war. But because of something older. If you ever find yourself walking through a canyon that seems too quiet, too still, too familiar, turn back. Because sometimes the echoes aren't yours. Hit subscribe for more stories like this. And if you have a strange experience, a chilling encounter, or something only you witnessed, send it in. Your story might just be the next one told.